Handling your immature husband, 5 must-do tricks. Hi friends, welcome to Marriage Realities, a comprehensive relationship channel. Today's video is all about the ways to handle your immature husband. Handling your immature husband is tough to you as he is not reasonable and sensible. Your immature husband is like an unruly brat who does everything possible to make you feel helplessly angry and tense about the ways to handle him. Marriage is a mutual commitment. You cannot be the only one doing everything for your family. You need equal contribution from your husband to handle your never-ending family issues and problems. When your husband supports you emotionally and financially, you find it easy and comfortable to maintain your family. But sadly, when your husband is immature, this is a quality totally missing in him. Your immature husband does not care for the family. He throws tantrums at the drop of the hat. Your immature husband is also very selfish. He is way too indecisive. Your immature husband does not have any aim in his life. He is not accountable towards his family. Your immature husband is not committed towards you or his children. He is also financially selfish. Handling your immature husband is indeed very tough to you. I was watching with fascination a bullock cart driven by 2 bulls. One bull was energetic while the other bull was lethargic and sluggish. I could visibly see the energetic bull straining his muscles to pull the cart as he had to do the work of the lethargic bull also. Well, this incident had connectivity with married life also, I told myself. An immature husband is like the lethargic and lazy bull. He does nothing for the family. You're more like the energetic bull. You bear the brunt of all family responsibilities. It is terribly upsetting when your husband does not share your family commitments. You hate it when you have to shoulder every one of your family issues all alone. Being married to such an immature husband is very tough on you, isn't it? It is time you took firm actions in handling your immature husband. The number 1 action you should take to handle your immature husband is to make him accountable. Your immature husband is never irresponsible. He does not think that it is his duty to support you. He also does not cater to the needs of your family. Can you let your husband have his own selfish way? No. Never make this mistake. The topmost action in handling your immature husband is to make him responsible. Many a time you just want to let go because you feel too drained to make your immature husband see any reasoning in what you say. You commit yet another blunder. You play a mother to your immature husband. You feel so protective towards your husband that you often shield him from family duties. These are all common mistakes you commit as a loving wife. What you do not understand is that your husband takes advantage of your kindness and understanding. This is the reason why you should never ever backtrack from making your husband responsible towards his family. You should make your immature husband accountable by making him share your family duties. Allocate work that should be done only by your husband. It might be a small thing like paying a bill or taking the children to school. Make sure that your husband does it. Do not be put off by the immature anger tantrums of your husband. You should understand that being temperamental is the lethal weapon of your husband to make you submit to him. If you are not firm in handling your immature husband, you will be forced to undergo the torture of managing all your family problems single-handedly. The number 2 action you should take to handle your immature husband is to make him realize his mistakes. Your immature husband never owns up the mistakes he commits. Instead, he plays the accusing game to the maximum. Your immature husband reels out numerous feeble reasons to defend himself. He has the audacity to list out your faults with ease. He coolly blames you as the cause for all family issues. You should never let your husband get away easily from his mistakes. Warn your husband that he cannot take you for granted. Be very confident and assertive when you talk to him. If you cry and plead with your husband to change himself, he relishes the fact that he has provoked you. So, never give in to the temperamental tantrums of your husband. Maintain stoic silence to his meaningless blah blah about your faults. When your husband realizes that he cannot have his way, he slowly relents and comes your way. The number 3 action you should take to handle your immature husband is to turn deaf ear to his emotional blackmail. Your immature husband often threatens you of dire consequences if you do not listen to him. Your immature husband often threatens to divorce you. Many a time your husband threatens suicide. He also threatens to run away from home. There are times your husband disappears from home. Threatening you is his way of making you feel miserable and depressed. You should not let your husband make you feel low by emotionally blackmailing you. Your husband does not divorce you as he threatens, as he knows no one else will have the patience to stay with him. So do not be cowed down by the emotional blackmail of your husband. Act as though you will not in any way be disturbed by the blackmail of your husband. Behave your normal self to show your husband that his immature behavior in no way affects you. Your confidence will definitely unnerve your husband as he becomes baffled by your unruffled nature. The number 4 way to handle your immature husband is by being firm and also kind. You have a dual role to play. Do not behave too high-handedly with your husband. And also do not behave too motherly towards his fault. The crucial thing you should do is to make your husband do his share of work for the family. When your husband tries to threaten you with dire consequences, ignore him completely. Do not try to reason with him. Your firmness will make your husband understand that you mean business. Your husband will eventually do his work because he knows that he can no longer take you for granted. Do you know you're also one of the top reasons for his immaturity? When you're too protected towards your husband, he takes advantage of it. When you're too motherly towards your husband, he'll forever be immature and childish. Instead, you should make your husband contribute his share of duties as a father and husband. Only then can you straighten your overburdened shoulders to have some personal time for yourself. The number 5 way to handle your immature husband is to take care of yourself. The immature behavior of your husband literally converts you into a nervous wreck. Many a time you wonder why you married him at all. In your frustration and dejection, there are times you just let yourself go. Never ever commit this mistake. You must take care of yourself if you must have the energy to handle the immature behavior of your husband. You will find it near impossible to live through a relationship if you plunge yourself into depression. So take good care of your health. Enjoy fun moments with your children. Playing with your children revives your happiness and mental peace. Indulge in what you like doing. Understand the simple fact that you should not waste away your life by feeling that all is lost in your life. It is true that being married to an immature husband is nerve-wracking, but you have to gear yourself up to lead your life. Did this video make you understand the firm actions you should take to handle your immature husband? Marriage Realities will have many such relationship eye-openers. Subscribe to my channel to understand your marriage in a new light. Press the bell icon for updates about my latest relationship videos. Make love forever until death do us part your relationship goal.